What's up? It's your boy 90 Star Wars Kid. We're on the JTL farm. This is box 4 of case number 3. We have yet to hit a showcase in this case. We'd really like to do that in this box to feel safe because we are now in the second half. We're in the back half of the case. The further we go now, the less likely we are to hit a showcase because yes, the odds of having one in a case are already 50-50, but then the further you get through the case, I mean, if you had one, you probably would have hit it already. So we'd like to see one in case number 4. Otherwise, it's going to get very scary that we might not hit one at all. And we start off with 2 legendaries. And if this were a Legends of the Forest box, we'd be happy with that. But so few legendaries are worth anything in JTL that those aren't going to help us at all. We want Planetary Bombardment, we want the Devastator, we want Darth Vader, and if we have to, a Han. I mean, Han is way better than those, but Han is in the $4 to $5 range. We got to close the Shield Gate rare. That's not going to help us out. Still searching for that showcase. And what we really want is a Vader, if we can control it. Radiant 7, as always, if it's a big ship and a legendary and it's not the Devastator, it's worthless. Rare targeting computer, not going to help. We have a rare hyperspace Victor leader. We'll definitely take that one. That's going to be, oh, and a regular one. Again, if you watch my videos a lot, you know this happens a lot. The same card back to back, hyperspace, then regular. And in the past, it's often happened with cards that are worthless, so it kind of sucks. This is one of the cases we're happy with. Still not as good as No Glory, still not as good as Sabine's Masterpiece. But Victor leaders, these go for $4 to $5 each. Hyperspace a little bit more. We're more than happy to take 2 of those back to back. No showcase there. And a rare base. Uncommon hyperspace into a rare Cassian Andor. That's not going to help. Flip. No showcase there. Rare General Draven, rare Relentless Fire Spray. Neither of those are going to help. Remember back when the fire spray was just called Slave 1? Those were the days. Uncommon. Legendary Annihilator. And, of course, the rule in JTL, if it's a big legendary ship and it's not the Devastator, it's worthless. Flip. No showcase there. You know what really blows my mind about the Annihilator is that I think even the prestige version of it only goes for a few bucks. And that card looks awesome. It looks awesome. I guess, I mean, it's playable enough. It's you're going to play them in a Piet deck and you'll play them in probably a Thrawn deck. Like you'll play them. Flip. No showcase. I was hopeful for a second there. So Annihilator, it's not going to be in every deck. It's not a staple or anything. But it is, like, you will put it into blue decks. Blue decks where you're controlling and you're getting up the resources, you'll put 1 or 2 Annihilators in there. And yet even the prestige version, which looks awesome, is only a few bucks. That's crazy. And it's not easy to pull. I've opened quite a few JTL Carbonite packs at this point. You can see some of them on this channel. It is not very often that you hit one of the Star Destroyers in the Prestige cards. IG 2000, not going to help. So sometimes I don't get the pricing. I don't get what the market values and what it doesn't. I figured that Annihilator would have been playable enough that that people would have shelled out, you know, maybe $10 to $15 for the Prestige version of the Annihilator to play a really great looking version of that card in their deck. And I'm just going through these pretty quick because we aren't pulling anything worth mentioning. At a certain point, you know, I get tired of saying the same worthless rares over and over again. It is what it is. If you've watched many of these videos, you've seen them, you've heard them. This is a card that I think is one of the best looking in the set. Unfortunately, not really worth anything because the other versions of this card are so plentiful. But Fett's Fire Spray, aka Slave One, in the Hyperspace variant. I guess I've never seen this one in Hyper Foil. Maybe that would be worth a little something because it's so rare. But anyways, after that one, we have a legendary Shadowcaster. Same rule applies. It's a legendary ship and it's not the Devastator, so it's worthless. I do wonder if rotation will up the value of some of these worthless cards. I would definitely welcome that. As someone who has opened quite a lot of worthless rares, I would be very interested in rotation causing the value to go up. And still no showcase. We are well into the second half of the box at this point, so our showcase hopes are quickly dwindling. No showcase there. Uncommon Hyperspace, rare, there is no escape. Spotlight, no disintegrations. I did notice that someone ordered my Hyperfoil, no disintegrations. I wonder if post-rotation, no disintegrations is going to see more use or increased use. We have a legendary Stolen AT Hauler. We will take that. That's good for 3 to 4. And that is... we might get one more legendary in this box if we're lucky, or that might be all that we're going to get. A Data Vault, which sucks because it's a rare base, but at least it's a rare base that might go for a couple of bucks. Still no showcase. Turbo Salvo, that is a legendary that we will take. It's not a huge hitter. I can't remember if it's at the $4 range, $6 range, something in there. But anything above 0 is pretty good. There are so many cards that are effectively 0 that anything above 0 is pretty good. Now we have some upside down cards in here. Let me turn that right side up. Now we're upside down again. Turn it right side up. That's our commons, uncommon, uncommon, uncommon into another rare base. That one is not even worth a couple bucks. Second to last pack here, folks. Still no showcase. This is, we're getting into scary territory here to miss a showcase on the entire case. Hot shot maneuver, not going to help. Last pack magic, rub the Buddha belly. 1, 2, 3, flip. No showcase. We made it through another box with no showcase. And remember, in case 2, we didn't get a showcase there either. So we're going to, if we get through this case without a showcase, that means that we have made it through 12 entire boxes without a showcase. And that would be very sad. But let me show you what we got here. We'll start with the legendaries and then the rares. Legendaries, Shadowcaster, Stolen AT Hauler, Turbo Laser Salvo, Annihilator, Radiant 7, the Starhawk, Invincible Foil. Into the rares, we have Eject, Hotshot Maneuver, Base, 9 Nub, There Is No Escape, No Disintegrations, Admiral Yularen, Pantoran Starship Thief, Fet's Fire Spray, Hyperspace, Rampart, Iden Versio, Hunting Aggressor, IG-2000, Moff Gideon, Allegiant General Pride, Relentless Fire Spray, General Draven, Cassian Andor, Base, Victor Leader Hyperspace, Victor Leader Regular, Targeting Computer, Close the Shield Gate. That's box 4. Next time we'll be into box 5, and boy do we hope we hit a showcase here pretty soon. It's going to be very sad if we miss it on the entire case. Until then, I'm just a 90s Star Wars kid.